Good morning. It's November 27th and it is finally the weekend of my half marathon that I've been training for since late August. So I'm pretty excited that it's finally here, but I'm also pretty nervous and also a bit regretting what I've got myself into. Like I've said before, this is my first long race. The only race I've really done before is a 5K, so this is quite a challenge for me, I think. But yeah, I am excited. So right now I'm taking my scooter to the center for the race, where I need to pick up my stuff for tomorrow. Yeah, so today is Saturday. I really don't have any big plans. I'm just taking it easy, trying not to stress. I won't be running because I think I will do enough of that tomorrow. Since this is my first race, I'm not really sure how to prepare for a race. So I've chosen to not run at all today. I read online that some people don't do anything the day before the race and some people go for a light run, but I've chosen not to do anything, and we'll see how that works out. So I'm back home again. I picked up my stuff for tomorrow at the race center. So I got my number with a tracker on the back to track my time. And I also got a t-shirt and well, some candy. So I am prepared for tomorrow. Good morning. It's 6 o'clock Sunday and today is race day. So I'm a bit nervous, but it's now time for breakfast. So I have some oatmeal, some yogurt and some water. So I will tuck into this and then I will see if I need to eat anything more, maybe like a bagel or something to get some more carbs in. But yeah, let's eat. So I put on my running outfit and my number. So I'm ready to go now. Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's now the end of December and I thought it was time to do a recap of the goals that I set for myself in August. My first goal was to run a half marathon in 2021 and I signed up for a race at the end of November and I did participate in that race. I ended up running the half marathon in under 1 hour and 54 minutes. It's not a super time, but I'm very proud of it. It was my first ever proper race. It was the first time I ever ran a half marathon. So I think for myself, I think it was a good time. Before the race, I didn't really have a time in mind that I wanted to finish the race under, but I sort of knew my capabilities and around what time I was going to finish in, and I was hoping to do it in just over 2 hours. So finishing in 1 hour and 54 minutes was a big bonus for me, so I'm proud of that. But I think the best thing I got from doing the race is that it really encouraged my sort of love of running and made me want to run more on my own and also to do more races in the future. So I will definitely sign up for new races in 2022 and I will keep on running and practice several times a week. So I think that's a big win for me. So I did a race on November 28th and that was the really first cold day here on the French Riviera. And when I woke up in the morning, I think it was just 0 degrees and It didn't really start to warm up before the sun started to rise at the same time as the race started. So when we could finally start running, it was really a blessing because it was really cold, sort of hanging around waiting for the race to start. I decided to start in the last sort of field of runners, which was a mistake. Since I hadn't done a half marathon before, I didn't know what time I was expecting to finish in, so I decided to start in the slowest group. I think that was a bit of a mistake. I underestimated my abilities, so I had to spend most of the time overtaking people. I think it was both good and bad, and the bad is that I think I ran a lot longer than I would have had to otherwise, because I was doing slalom between so many runners, but it also kept me to push my pace all the time, because when you overtake you have to really push past people, and so that kept up my pace. So in the end, I'm not sure if it made any difference, but we will see in future races, I guess. And during the race I felt good most of the time. Around 14k I was starting to feel tired in my legs. They were getting fatigued. It was still okay, but I was slowly getting more tired. And then it went up and down as it does when you're running. And around when I had sort of 2 kilometers left, I could starting to see the finish line, and I didn't really want to cross the finish line and still have like energy in the tank, so I really pushed myself hard the last 2k. And when I finally crossed the finish line, I didn't have anything left. I was so tired, and my legs were hurting really bad, and they kept hurting the whole day. After the race we got a medal, and we got a goodie bag with water, fruits, chips and some candy, and that was a real blessing. I didn't stop during the race for any water or any snacks, so I was really tired. I was really hungry and thirsty, so that was super nice. And then I took the train home, and for the rest of the day I ate whatever I wanted, which was super nice. Overall it was a great experience. It was really well organized, everything worked as it should, and I had a great time. So hopefully I will do the same race next year again in November. My second goal was to lose some of the extra weight I had put on during my summer holiday. So I wanted to go down from 65.2 kilos to around 60 kilos. I ended up getting down to 65.8 kilos, so I think that was a success, and I'm very proud of accomplishing the goal that I set for myself. I think I'm more happy about that than the actual weight itself. For me it's more about setting a goal, working towards that, and actually finishing what you started and obtaining the goal that you set for yourself. It is now after Christmas, so I've regained some of that weight. So I will do a small mini cut in January to get back to around 60 kilos, where I want to be when I start weight training, so that I have some room to grow. So overall, for my goals in 2021, I think it was a success. I ran a half marathon and I lost the weight that I wanted to lose. So I will come back with a new video for my goals of 2022. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.